My name is Dolph Smith.
I'm Vita Reed.
George Robert Hunt.
Larry Edwards.
Anna Maud Mahaffey.
Murray Reese. I was born in Poland in 1940.
Granite, Oklahoma.
Jackson, Mississippi.
I was born in Memphis, Tennessee in 1933.
July the 6th, 1940.
1934.
1911.
You move around when you, well, I do anyway, when I paint. I don't sit at a drawing board like Norman Rockwell or something like that and work this way. I can't do that.
I feel more like I'm a folk artist. Whatever that term implies is that I do whatever I feel like. I'm not so in tune with tradition so much.
I usually start with a charcoal drawing, very light. I mean, just to sort of mark off places that colors need to change or things need to happen.
And then I would pour, and I would just pour until some kind of act of nature made something that then I could add something to later on.
I might start with a charcoal and paper, but very quickly get into 3 dimensions, because that's what it's going to end up as.
Art's always hard for me to do. I don't think I have any natural talent at all, but I've got ideas and I'm willing to work hard at it.
I always was curious about how we really see things and the appearance of things, and that thread follows through all the work that I do.
As I worked, it was just so much more meaningful to me to have it leave more to the imagination.
I think as an artist, I think most artists are always seeing things, so to speak. You might not admit it in just that way, but you're fashioning imaginary things a lot of the time.
If this is the way I see it, this is the way I see it, and I got a right to interpret it the way that I see it.
The abstract does mean something to me, always means something, and when it doesn't, I know it, and I'll keep working on the painting until something happens, it comes alive.
It's like starting anew, which is challenging but exciting. So every time it's a trip to an unknown place of some sort there.
I said, I'm going to take things and shape them to catch the light and let them begin to come up out of the work and catch the light. And they became paper airplanes. Now that was, you know, the people that had been getting the watercolors, they see this work for the first time and they are convinced that I've completely lost my mind.
The best thing about being an artist, I suppose, is that you have a direction that is very close to you, that you have an urge to follow, and that if you do follow it, there's great satisfaction in it.
I started thinking about how to do it so that how I can find my voice, and then I realized that the best photographers or painters or anybody like that had an individuality, and they followed the thrust of that individuality.
I needed to find a way that would convey my feelings about nature. And so finally I have developed a way. And actually it's still evolving.
But once you discover who you are, what you are, the art then comes out of whatever it is that makes you unique. And the art's going to be unique that way. It doesn't have to be weird, doesn't have to be strange or anything, but it's going to be yours. May not be any good, may be great, who knows?
These are just variations of that same feeling of being alive.